Welcome everybody. Today we're going to do a beginner's guide video. I've done one 5 months ago, but this is going to be an updated version. Since then, few things have changed in the game, and other tips I would say I said in the past aren't really correct. I know I said it in the past, but that's where I played the game only 2 weeks. Now I got a little more experience, and I have to change a few of the tips up. So, starting off with the first tip, doing more co-op battles. If co-op battles, see the the blue button here, it says co-op mode. Um, you have to do more co-op battles because you need card boxes here. So, if you look at the stats of your card boxes, you get less gold than me, less cards than me because I'm in a higher class. I get more card boxes, but you have to do co-op battles to upgrade your dice. But we are to get more cards. I don't want to jump from one point to other point. So to get more cards, and how to do your co-op battles is also important because I started with my beginner's account like 3 days ago, and I noticed when you play co-op mode, you usually get class 6 players or class 7 that don't play well. If you want to get to higher stages, waves, the best way to do it is joining a community or joining a big crew. The small crews, I don't know how the vibes are, but joining a big crew is a higher chance that somebody's online and is willing to help you. But in crew, the chat system is like something's vanishing, people don't see the chat. So I'd say joining social media groups is the better way. So I got my Discord random dice community. There's sometimes players on are willing to help. There's also the random dice chat Discord. There's the biggest random dice Discord, so that's the main. I'll put that in the link as well. There you find many players that are online. You can play with them as well. Then you can join big crew. I got my crew here, Legendnets. There we have 24 space left. You can join it. Last time I kicked few players because they were inactive, but I found out there was a bug. So one player like Chris, he was one of my mods, and then I showed him that he was 14 days inactive, but I played with him like 3 days ago in random dice, and so it didn't make sense. So I think when you don't, if you're online and don't click the crew, it sets you as inactive. So that's why I won't kick any players anymore, because the inactive stats aren't correct, so I won't kick any players. Also, the other way to get players to play with is the global chat. That chat is insane. So you will see people spamming, they need this deck, they need this deck, looking for carry. You see many players are already doing it, so you can be one of the players looking for carry. Some players might help. And also when you go to English chat, I think it's best to have either US server or Europe server. Or if you're in certain server, you say looking for carry, then add your server on it if it's not USA. Because the most player would think the English server you are USA. Okay, coming to the next tip. Save up your card boxes. Don't save up over hundreds or whatever. You saw my live stream. If you do very big summon session and you don't get nothing, you will get a little bit accept. So what I say with save up card boxes, save up until the end of the day, and then summon as a beginner. But if you're mid to end game, of course you can do something else. You can save up to the next update if you have lots of gold. Else you have to summon sometimes. But you can save up to the next update. If new dice come out, you have a higher chance to get the new dice. That's few players are doing out there. Also coming to the third tip, upgrade your dices. So if you look at my dices right now, they're all class 12 from the non-legendaries, and few are class 13, like the poison dice, the ice dice. Why do I upgrade all my dices? So like games like Clash Royale, I won't upgrade all my units because it doesn't help me. But in this game, you need to upgrade your dices because for each upgrade, like if we look at this, upgrade reward, 5% crit. The crit is very important. So sometimes the dice crit, and with that damage you do additional damage to your normal attack. Mine is at 1086%. That's very high. It can be higher because the dice can go up to class 15. So, but for that I need lots of gold. So that's why I advise beginners to play co-op mode to get more cards. For that you get more gold, you get multiple cards of copies, then you upgrade your dice, you get higher crit, and with that PvP will get easier for you, even though you don't get the growth dice and the other dice that dominate in PvP. I'm playing on my new account. I just played 2 days, did co-op mode with myself, did co-op mode with random players, did co-op mode with people in my Discord, and I got now almost 300 crit at the 3rd day. And I'm class 4. It works. You just need to spend a little more time into the game. At the beginning you can't play any AFK decks. AFK decks is for mid to end game decks. But you have to play. But if you enjoy the game you will already play it. So just do co-op mode. And other tips I will join as well that are also very important. The 4th tip is get over 40k gold and 500 gems. That you hear every time, but there's a catch to this. So if you're a beginner, I won't say get 40k gold, but 500 gems. Yeah. The gems is like you don't really need the gems to do anything. Depends. I will come to it to one of the last points, but 500 gems is a go. So if you look at my gold and gems, you see I got 3k gems and 67k gold. Yeah, even though if I want to spend my gold I can spend because my dice is called 100k to upgrade them. So yeah, and I can get over 60 or 70k gold in a day if I want to. So I don't have the issue with saving up 40k gold. I can get it anytime I want without spending any money. Just playing co-op mode because I get more gold in my card boxes than a lower class player. It increases by the classes, the card box. So what I said, with 40k gold as beginner you don't need to save up because I made an experience. I had another beginner's account in the past. If I think the 40k gold, some people might disagree, but if you're class 8 to 9 I would say save up to 40k gold because at the beginning you won't get that much gold. I saw my beginners get like only 500 gems in one card boxes, and to get 40k gold it would take forever. So at the beginning, if your class below, I say below 8, 7 you can do it maybe, but if you're below 8 I would say save up your, don't save up your gold, spend it on upgrading dice so you can increase your crit to get higher classes as fast as possible. Then you save up your gold to the 40k so you're in the higher class, so won't take you forever to save up gold. Yeah, and saving up the 500 gems is easy. There are many ways to do it. That will be one of my next points, but also don't forget the shop refresh every 6 hours. So you have to click manually. The button normally will be red, but I've already watching ads, so you can't see it right now. But do refresh it every 6 hours. Even though you can't buy the legendary, you still get every time one free stuff to get. Coming to the next tip is the daily quest. So when you log in, for me it's 5 p.m. when the shop refreshes. In your area time it will be different, but I live in Germany, that's why it's at that time. So you get 3 things to obtain: daily rewards, a little bit gold, a few gems, and a few common cards or rare cards, whatever. Then you get 3 quests. My advice in the past was like, if you don't like one quest, refresh it, but that idea was wrong. I just noticed this later on. You do all the quests, even though if there's one quest you can do, then leave it, but If you have done one quest, then refresh that. Refresh that quest is done, because then the quest that is done, you get a new quest. So you have not 3 quests a day, you have 4 quests a day, and the quest that you get a certain amount of gems or gold. It depends on how difficult it is. Like for example, the 40 wave quest. You can even get that quest, or the 50 wave quest. You can even get that quest as a class 1 player. You're saying, how should I get wave 50 if I'm just class 1? The best way is one of the first steps I said: join communities. Say in the chat you have the class 50 quest, you want to beat it, you don't have any legendaries, you're a new player. Then the players will say play this certain deck, then you easy get it. They'll play combo deck. I can easy. I just carried my alt, or was class 1 to wave 70. And what deck did I play on the other account? So I played on my combo with Summoner, with no meta, because it's the best way if you want to carry somebody else. I played on that account, I played Ice, so the waves on his side will be slower. I played Cracked Ice, so he can lower the defense of all the dices. Then I played, Poison, just cause it's possible. Then I played, I didn't play it, but at the moment I will play Death, because Death can help you to insta-kill some things. And I play Lock also to slow things down. So the run will be very slow, but it will be effective. Because with that you have one slow run, just for the quest, and will get to the highest stages. But you need to play with a combo player. I don't think other decks can get higher that, but you have to ask in communities. You can't play with random players in co-op and just go in with this deck. You won't get any further, because you have no good DPS on your side. You have to join ask communities, maybe in the global chat, the Discord, my Discord, or the Random Dice Discord, or Facebook. There's also Facebook. Facebook. If you don't like using Discord, you can use Facebook. You can use Reddit. I'm not sure how it works on Reddit, but Reddit, there are also many players on it. And yeah, the next step will be that how to spend your gems. So we already talked about certain points, how you get gems, how to spend them. We have not talked about. But before I'll say how to spend your gems, there's also one way. When I said joining big crews, I forgot to mention, if other players do the crew battle. So you should also do the crew battle, because it's a free entry. It's not like the random arena where you have to spend 100 gems to participate in it. So when you do your crew battle, you get 3 wins or 3 chances. The 3 chances is when you lose 3 times, you lose. Be out of the round, but if you win, you can continue till you have 3 losers, or you win it all. So with 2 wins, you increase your crit of your guild, but if you get 5 wins, you get 10 gems. Then you get here Crest Chest of Glory. You have a chance to get a legendary, and at the end, he's still okay. You give the 15 wins and the 10 wins mark are very important, because this gives everybody in the crew 5 gems. Even if the players don't play the crew battle. So when you check up your mailbox, I think I have something to collect. Yeah, Hart did maybe 15 wins. That's why I can collect 2 times 5 gems. So I get 10 gems. So that's why my gems are increasing. I'm not spending more money in the game, because I spend it a few times, but I'm not a free-to-play player. I'm not going to say that I spent money in this game. In crew, if you join bigger crews, there are more players that get to a certain mark, and you get gems for it. Easy way. And if you do gems, you can increase the crit of the guild, so the guild gets stronger, so other players have more chance to get to this level as well. And we are on the point of how to spend your gems. The other part is also random arena. People say do random arena, take certain decks, but I do random arena only on special occasions. I don't do it like anytime. If you see right now 4 wins, 2 defeats, my deck looks something weird. The modified and the mighty winds are very good, and the blizzard, but mimic and death don't really fit in this deck, but I still work with it. I had a 3-1 yeah. The win rate is okay-ish. I got the most of it. If you see how I do the battles, then you will see what I spent on random arena and what I got back. So I do random arena only if I get the random arena quest, and for the random arena quest you get 20 gems. So I spent 100 gems to enter the random arena. And if you see the wins and the lose, you see I done 6 battles in total. So 6 times 20, I got 120 gems back for doing random arena. So right now I'm plus 20 gems, and with the milestone I'm on plus 40 gems. So if I do the next random arena, so I'll be on plus 60 gems. If I win or lose or whatever, I'm still be on plus 60. So I don't do random arena just for fun. I did it once, but I regretted it because the gems were wasted. Also, there's another quest that wasn't there in the past, random mirror match. You can do it if you want, but if you don't have the knowledge of every dice, you need to have the knowledge of every dice how to play it, because you just start off with a random deck, your opponent as well, and if you don't have the knowledge of the deck, you're most likely going to lose the battle. And if you lose one and win the next one, you don't get all your gems back, because the winner gets only 18 gems, so 2 gems will be always given away. So if you win one and lose one, it's not that you won your gems back. Yeah, do curve battles was also one of my tips, but I took it out already in the how to spend gems. So coming to my last tip is what to spend on this game. If you're free to play, you don't want to. This is for the players who want to spend in the game. So if you want to spend something in the game, I would say buy the Royal Premium Pass. I will link one video on this video to see why you should spend the VIP pack over our other packs. The Premium Co-op mode, I would say just buy the pack only if you have bad internet. If you have good internet, you can watch that. But if you have bad internet like me, buy the Co-op mode. So those were my tips updated for for August 2020. And also, this will be the first video where the first comment gets the giveaway, the 5 euros. Anyway, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching and bye.